Welcome back to the channel today, everybody. So we're gonna get going on this rear bumper situation on my Jeep. As you see, we did some of the front bumper and other stuff. I'm pretty sure from here on out it's just gonna be me. Bob said he doesn't like me anymore. I don't know that Bob's gonna be on any more of our videos. I'm not sure how severely we're gonna cut ties, but he specifically stated that he doesn't like me anymore. So I really don't know how that's gonna play out.
That is not what I said.
You did too.
That is not what I said.
You said you don't like me no more.
That is not what I said.
What did you say?
I said I didn't want to get tacos today.
That means the same thing then. So again, I don't think we're friends anymore because that's what the whole friendship was based on.
He's not wrong.
I don't like you anymore.
All right, so welcome back to the channel. Ken and I had a chat off camera, and much like anything else, like when I'm talking to my wife, whatever, we talked it out, we compromised, and we're just gonna do what you do.
Okay.
No tacos.
No tacos.
No tacos.
Not gonna kiss and make up.
We're not gonna kiss and make up.
Then we'll be okay.
We're just gonna compromise and do whatever you want to do.
That is not compromise. Shit, we are married apparently. All right, you know what? Screw it. So tonight, we got a hold of our friends over at Rigid. Told them that when I back up at night, I can't see crap. Because it's true. We have tint on our windows, it's dark as heck, we're in the middle of the desert, there's no ambient light. So stock backup lights suck. Hate them, there's just not enough. So I wanted a small, petite light that we could cut out and put in the rear bumper. We're gonna be sending stuff out to powder coat anyway, so now's a great time to take the plasma cutter to the bumper, cut it all up, make a hole, get it put in there. This backup light is the SRM Pro backup light kit. Comes with a 3-way switch, so when you wire it, you can wire it so you can actually just turn it on whenever you want, or you can flip the switch so it's always off, or you can flip the switch to the other position. It'll come on automatically with your backup lights every time you put it in reverse, which is pretty cool for setting up camp. And my vehicle's in park, I can just flick on my backup lights for like flooding a big area. Or I can completely shut them off, or I can piss off everybody in Myers when I go to get groceries by putting my Jeep in reverse. That sounds awesome. So let's take this bumper off. Let's take a look at it, figure out how we're gonna make these fit, because I've not had this off and I have no idea what I'm doing, other than cutting a hole somewhere. But we're gonna figure out where we can make these fit. I've got a sneaky suspicion we might have to notch the frame a little bit, which doesn't bother me at all. And so let's go take a look.
Ken's texting. Eric's working.
It's a long bolt, Ken. Is it like 8 inches, 9 inches?
That is 9.5 inches.
9.5 inches?
Yeah, that's 8.
Just watch the harness. It should come out with it. No way now.
Come to daddy. Seriously, will you just please?
I got the bumper.
There's no way that's coming out there.
All right, so these are, fun fact, I got a set too. So these are the Rigid lights that we went with. Ken had very, very particular interests in the light that we chose. Obviously it had to be flush mount because we didn't want anything kind of hanging out or sticking out past the bumper. And then, you know, considering where we're attempting to put these, they had to be pretty compact and pretty small. So these are the lights and the kit that it came with. Again, it's got, you know, your wiring loom and everything else, and your fancy little 3-position switch that we can play with. Probably have some fun. I don't know exactly where we're going to mount this. It looks like it might fit in my MLC6 controller, where I might be able to just pop one of those out, toss it in there. I don't know. But yeah, there we go. Some gaskets, some hardware. As with any Jeep part, fancy stickers. So yeah, let's get to it. What are you thinking, Ken?
So I'm thinking we're gonna put it right here. We have just enough space that I can carve this all out with a plasma cutter, and the light will fit in there nicely, nice and beautiful. The only concern is that it might clip the top part of this frame, so I might have to notch this frame just a little bit, which I'm not worried about any structural integrity being lost, and I don't really care about none of that, so might have to notch this frame just a smidge, but we'll find out when we get there.
That way you can keep your backup sensors?
Yeah. I don't even know that they work because I'm not sure if I've even turned them off with my taser, but they're there and I don't even care. So for now, that's just what we're gonna do.
The inside.
So here, we are literally using the scientific method called eyeball. I am literally just gonna eyeball this.
Are your eyeballs calibrated?
No, dude, I wear glasses. You know this is not gonna be right. Bam. So that's where the light's gonna go. Now we gotta throw a couple bolts in it and see if it's gonna hit the frame or not, because we got no idea. All right, so we got the bumper all cut out and getting ready to mount the rigid lights. We were worried that these lights, the depth was gonna hit the cross member on the rear part of the frame. We were right, they did. So the rigid lights are designed to be bolted on with these two bolts. But what we noticed is on the back side, it's almost like they repurposed this light from something different, because there's a tab here that we usually have a bracket to mount this light in a different fashion. So the faceplate's unique, but the light might have been from something different that they offer. Who knows? Purely speculation. And what was hitting is all of the fins in that bracket were hitting on the cross member on the back of our JL. I love ruining warranties, so we did. I cut it all off. So we cut the fins off and we cut the mounting tab off. So if you look at the comparison here, that's what you got. So I can already hear all the critics in the background screaming, "Oh my God, the fins are for cooling." You are correct. Those fins are to dissipate heat. I'm not gonna be in reverse that long. I don't think it's a big problem. Even setting up camp, I can't imagine using these lights more than 10 to 15 minutes at max. They are LED. I don't really care. I can never imagine a situation where I'm going to use these enough to overheat these things. If I was worried about that, I would have cut the frame, but I figured these are easier to cut in the frame. And if we ever want to change bumpers later in the future, you know, who knows? I change crap all the time. I don't have a modified frame. These are easy to just throw in the trash, buy something different, or repurpose these somewhere else. Maybe throw them on a trailer. Who knows? And if you really look, there is still some fin, not a lot. We took a lot off. But there's enough there that'll probably dissipate the little bit of heat we're gonna build in a little bit of time we're gonna be using these. So now that we got this cut and modified, it'll just literally slide right up in here. Bam, it fits. So didn't have to cut the frame, so I figured this was the happy medium sacrifice that we made. So now we're all done. That is it for today. We know what we got. We're gonna send this bumper out to powder coat. When everything comes back from powder coat, we're gonna put all this crap together, do some cool wiring, show you how that works. So stay tuned. We will see you next week, folks.